Shout out to Kev. Kev got 1,000 white shirts. Nigga is like a cartoon character.
Nah, that nigga is my goat.
Kenny from Love Island USA Season 6 is a terrorist. Last year, he was exposed for being a racist opportunist that used his ex-girlfriend for brand deals and an additional 15 minutes of fame. But I've hated this dumbass from the moment he graced our television. I remember when he first joined that godforsaken villa, and he tried to pursue his ex-girlfriend Janae, and rightfully so. She immediately shut him down because he was too young.
Okay.
I'm 24.
24?
Yeah.
You're a baby.
She should have listened to her intuition because over the past 13 months, he has embarrassed himself consistently. Whether that was being exposed for being a racist or going on the Spanish American version of Big Brother and being called out for being a racist.
Eres pésimo hermano como galán, ¿entendió? Eres un racista, y ya sé lo que dicen de ti fuera. Racista, que trataste mal a tu exnovia. Racista. Por eso tienes comentarios negativos.
Or thinking it was a good idea to go on a mental health podcast and try to gaslight us to think that he was not to blame for the downfall of his previous relationship for being a racist.
After like a day after, how's Kenny doing?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
I'm sorry.
I can't understate this enough. Kenny is incredibly stupid. I knew Kenny had 0 brain cells when Ariana Madix was explaining the implications of bringing someone back from Casa Amor. And when he was confronted about it, he said this.
The stronger connection is with me. Do not waste my time.
You brought us, so you know.
I'd say at the moment, the connection that I have with you is stronger.
Fast forward a year later, Kenny gets exposed for being a raging racist in group chats with his friends.
Janae Craig breaking her silence on her surprise split from Kenny Rodriguez. The Love Island USA alum posting a simple story to her Instagram about 48 hours after news broke, telling her fans, "Please know that I have seen all the breakup theories and none have matched up to how terrible, disgusting, and disappointing it truly is." The pair seemed fine and still in love on Saturday night, Janae taking Kenny as her date to David Dobrik's birthday party. But by Sunday morning, they were done. Now, rampant speculation that Kenny cheated on Janae is popping up on social media. A source setting the record straight with ET, it's bad between them, but cheating was not the reason for their split.
I can't undermine the text he sent to his friends. Interesting enough, little personal story, I have a very similar situation that happened to me as Janae. I was in a previous relationship, long-term relationship, and I found out that my ex in question said incredibly racist things about me and my family after we broke up. So to say that I have a disdain for people like Kenny would be an understatement. You entrust someone with your love and time, and I know exactly how Janae felt finding those texts. Betrayal is actually the least of your worries. What is most troubling is the fact that you had been compromised by someone who you seemingly trusted with your well-being. Meanwhile, they're saying things like, "I don't like black women," or "I don't like black men," and they're fetishizing your blackness for their pleasure while wasting your time. Lo and behold, fast forward another year, Kenny thinks it's time to jump on a podcast and say his side of the story. The problem with his point of view, he can't fully substantiate the claims that he's making. And the only thing that gets proven is that he made a generalization of black women. And in order to push his point, he essentially said it was the reaction to a fight. This guy is pussy. I really hope that Kenny never shows back on our TV screens. He has been given one opportunity too many. It's actually incredible that Gran Hermano USA gave him another opportunity, fully knowing that he was a known racist. Luckily, no one really watches that TV show, but it was incredible to see clips that a contestant called him out on national television for being racist. With that being said, I'm almost certain that this is the end of Kenny's career, right? It's most likely his last appearance showing up on our screens, right? Most likely the last podcast he'll ever do, right? He'll probably end up on Aiden Ross's Brand Risk, or maybe even start a podcast for himself on being a victim. With that being said, thank you for tuning into today's episode of 1,000 White T-Shirts. If you're interested in today's video, you might be interested in yesterday's video where I discussed legalized gambling and why you may not have an edge.
Kev got 1,000 white shirts.